Hi, I'm Tammy, and today I'm going to be doing a mid-length to long layered haircut. As you can see, her hair is pretty long right now, and we're going to take it to about here, and it's really thick in here. We're also going to be decreasing some bulk in this area. We're going to cut her length. I wanted to get it about right here. For her sides, I'm just going to comb them down and then pull them back into the rest back here, so we don't touch the shoulder part there, because you don't want the hair to lay over the shoulder, because then it's not going to be even. So you have her turn her head, and I'm just going to cut the length in her sides. We're just going to cut off that corner. You can always cut more off later. I sectioned her hair in like a rounded V, right where it starts to angle up high, and we're going to layer this in here first. I'm going to pull my first section all out like this, straight from the head at a 90-degree angle. I'm just going to pull it straight out, and I'm going to cut that corner off right there. Follow that through on both sides. When you get towards the side of the head, you want to over direct that back to compensate for that concave right here by the ear. So what you do is you direct that back, so then when it falls down, it's going to fall down nice and full. Okay, now I sectioned off my rounds. I actually sectioned off to where the head starts rounding down. So I rounded off this top section. Now I'm going to be doing this section here. I'm going to be going up and around. While I do this section here, I'm actually going to be rounding my fingers, and it's all going to be rounded. So we're going to bring this up and around. We're going to bring this up, and I'm also going to round out my fingers so it's in a rounded shape, and it'll lay much nicer. And again, I'm over directing just this section right here above the ear, over direct that back a little bit. You don't have to cut all the way up here if you don't want to, if it's too much to keep holding your hands up high. You can actually section it off, pull out your section you're going to cut, and drop, then cut. But you just have to make sure you have a very tight grip on the hair and that the hair is not going to move. Right now, like this section here is going to be directed back. Then I'm going to use that same guide and direct it forward. I'm going to take the middle section of her sides and pull those up and out. The very frontal hairline, we're going to direct those back into the middle section. Because of the hairline, it's good to over direct that back, and you can always clean it up after you're done. Okay, so she wants some more layering up in the top. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull it all up, and I'm actually going to twist the top around like this. And I'm just going to cut that piece right there. Now I'm going to go through it and just sort of point cut into it. gonna do is I'm just gonna connect this all around and round this out a little bit more. I'm gonna go right in there just with my scissors and point cut. I'm gonna be connecting the top with the sides and the top with the crown by point cutting everything in a rounded fashion. So I'm gonna connect everything together by point cutting it out. But at the same time, I'm still rounding my fingers. So it's still rounded, but I'm just using the point cutting technique. Now we're gonna frame it around her face. I'm just gonna do this with my scissors, and I'm gonna point cut into it. Okay, now I'm just going to blow dry it. I'm going to use Redken Satinware. It's okay, these are the results from our haircut. She's got a lot of layers now. So that's it.